This has been an interesting series. I have to admit as a kid I enjoyed the show, but as a young adult the dark vibe of Tim Burton's Batman spoke to me, and I found I disliked the TV series for all its farce. But now that I am older, and the world has spent so much time trying to be serious, I have come to appreciate some of the sillier things in life. 1966 Batman is a silly thing, but it's a fun thing, and that car is still very impressive. Mobius Models has been producing a line of model figures in 1/8 scale. This one is the boy wonder himself, Robin. And how does he stack up? Well, overall I think they are a cool line and were a great company. Wait, were? Well, they were sold. Right now a lot of things are in the works and not a lot seems to have been said about them. I hope that everything does sort itself out, as even with some shortcomings, it was cool. Shortcomings? Here's the thing. When it comes to subject matter, Mobius is awesome. Battlestar Galactica, Lost in Space, Batman Modern, 66, and Star Trek. All great stuff. But, while it is a big but, it must be said that they are a smaller company and that has to be considered. The but is the construction. They are not as well fitting as a 2018 kit should be. There can be a decent amount of filler and sanding required. Now having said that, I believe that they have been improving, and as stated, being a small company and not Tamiya has to be considered. But if you are a beginner, you might want some practice before taking on one of these. In some ways they feel closer to the older vinyl kits, and really the only criticisms are the fit, and I am not a huge fan of the plastic that they use. The positives are the subject matter. Both that they choose 66 Batman, which was a cool choice, but they've also done a great job of upping the figures to feel stronger. Batman 66 was built upon farce, and that was cool. That was the point. Some action and a big laugh. Everyone was in on the gag. Mobius has kept all the characters firmly in their costumes and the style of their on-screen counterparts, but they have lowered the farce just a little. Not so much that when looking at them, it's no longer that they feel right. They still do. But there is a slight serious edge to them now. Another huge plus, in Robin's case, is some customization. He can come attacking, or holding a batarang. Should it not have been a Robinarang? You know he had nothing named after him. Or his signature punching his fist pose. Holy 1966 Revival Batman! I am going to do the punching fist, as that is the first thing that comes to mind when I think of Robin. These figures are big, and if you are used to 28mm, then these will be a steep learning curve, especially the eyes, as there is no way to get around them in this scale. Are they worth buying? Well, if you're into the subject matter and don't mind the work, then I would say without a doubt. They are large and interesting figures. They're not too expensive, can look great on your shelf, some give you options, and it's a small company and they deserve our attention.